Hi, Leo, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from September 15th to the 21st. I hope that you're all doing well, Leo. So, welcome. I was in here last week for the sole purpose because I was going through a huge purging, which I actually really loved the purging, but it was a bit uncomfortable, but I still enjoyed it. It was like, it's always great to have a purging. And then I needed to rest. And then I said, you know what? I think it was like on Thursday or Wednesday. I said, I'm going to start doing the videos for, the week prior from the 8th to the 14th. And I did start doing the videos. I did a couple of them and I was very happy with it. Though I was like very tired, I still, did it. And then when I came to the editing, I noticed that what I noticed is that what you call that? My microphone wasn't working, which I had checked it prior to make sure that it would be working. But far beyond, I don't know what happened. The video was great, but no voice. So when the universe says it's no, and you're pursuing to do something and there's a roadblock, and then there's another one, it actually means stop. That's what it means. So I had to stop the whole week and I had to actually rest more and integrate. I wanted to do the readings. I couldn't. I had to wait for my new microphone to come in. If not, you would have heard many because this is sound reduced, so you probably a lot of you would have heard the echo. So I had to wait, But anyways, I'm back now and that's what counts. I'm happy to be here. So for those of you that are looking for a personal reading, let's just jump into it before I'm just, putting out some oracle cards for you so that I could talk about what I have to say. For those of you that want a personal reading, and there is a waiting list, of course, and it's going to probably take a month and a half, okay, or maybe most 2 months. But if you want to be added to the waiting list, all you have to do is choose an email, which is underneath the video, and send me and saying, hey, you know what? Can I be put on your waiting list? And then I am going to be starting that very soon. I still have to tackle some of the people in the summer because of all the integrations, and I wasn't feeling well a lot of the times when we had the Schumann resonance and stuff like that. And family members not feeling good. A lot of them had to take a step back. I had to take a step back. But I'm going to finish what I have, which is not much left. I have maybe a couple of them left, and they've been amazing. I love you to death, okay, for for them to been patient and waiting for me, and also so and then I will be tackling the new readings, okay, and I will be sending everybody an email, so please be be on the watch for my email coming towards you. Always look at your spam as well. Okay, now if you don't want to wait for a reading, I do recommend Mark. He's a channeler like I am, and his services are on his website, or you could check his email. Everything is underneath the video here if you want to take Mark's information. If you don't want to wait, I do recommend him, and that's it. And he's really good at what he does. Okay. So what else did I want to say? Now, I also am being called from Spirit to do a lot of work on TikTok. And as a fellow Canadian, I do not get paid to go on TikTok, but I am being pulled there. So I started doing some readings. I took some of these readings, I cut them in short. I'm posting, and I will be doing lives very soon, which I also promised that I was going to do lives here. Just waiting to go pick up my glasses. I haven't had the time, okay? Busy. And anyways, long story short, wait a second. What's going on here? Did I take the wrong deck? No. Anyways, long story short, okay, that's why they were mixed up. So what I want you to do is that the thing is, I am verified here on YouTube, I'm verified on Instagram and on Facebook, but I'm not verified on TikTok. So underneath the link here you're going to see my TikTok link. I want you to copy and paste it and then bring it there to TikTok if you have TikTok. And I want you to follow me there and support me there if you like. Now, on TikTok, because I'm not verified, there's a lot of people that have stolen my pictures. The more that I block, the more that they come in. So I cannot do anything about it, okay, at this point. So that's why it's very important that you follow the link I have here, and so that you can find me there. And I will never come to you to give you a reading to tell you that I feel something for you, I feel this energy around you, or this, that. Never. That's a scammer. Okay. The only way that you're going to get a reading from me is if you email me. That's the only way. Okay. So come and support me there. I don't know why Spirit wants me to do some work there. I have no clue. Okay. I just follow through. Okay. And I'm still going to stay here, of course, on YouTube. Okay. So let's start your reading. Thank you, Leo, for listening. Okay, and now we're going to look at your recent past, what's crossing you, your current energy, your immediate future, what you're not seeing that is around you in energy, but you that you should be aware of, your potential outcome. Then I will clarify. After that, I will give you advice from the universe. What's the advice? I'm going to give you the advice. And then, for those of you that want to wait, these are the energy oracle deck, the psychic tarot oracle deck, moon phases oracle deck, and your angel number. All right? Mia, what is Mia doing? She's doing something. Okay. Okay, let's. Cards are ready, Leo. My lioness and my lions. I hope that you're doing well. Let me know how it was for you with the eclipse that we had in Virgo and the 999 portal. Okay. Let's start. You got the Two of Cups. It's crossing you. It's the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. In the current energy of the Two of Wands, the High Priestess, immediate future, the Ten of Cups. Nice. How you're feeling is the Strength card. You came into your own reading, Leo. I love that. Look, here you are. Okay, and what you're not seeing that's in your environment and you should be aware of is the Knight of Wands. In the hopes and fears, you got the Five of Pentacles. Okay, this is about feeling left out, ghosted, abandoned, feeling alone. All right, let's see. In the potential outcome, you got the Hierophant. In the overall, you got the Three of Wands. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Let's look into this, okay? So there's something that you've been waiting for, right? You're ready for that new beginning. There's something that you've been waiting for. You have everything, like you have your back to the past here, and you're moving forward in a situation. In the recent past till now, you got the Two of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. You want something long term here. There is a union, that's for sure. Okay, and it looks like it's a stable union. We're gonna have to see what's going on here, but it shows that it was like, slowly, maybe it was a friendship that turned into a union, or a work situation that turned into two people coming together. Now, let's say you say, well, I'm alone. What does the Two Cup represent for me? Well, it could be a friendship. It could be a contract you have with someone at work. It could be also you yourself coming into one, right? In terms of how you took care of yourself, loving yourself. There's so many scenarios, right? But we're going to keep that open for all of you. In the current energy, I feel that you're not going to be at crossroads. I feel like you're going to choose. Okay, you're making plans and you're choosing a direction here, and you're trusting your psyche, you're trusting your intuition, you're trusting your gut. Okay, and in the near future, I see happiness in the family or children. If not, it's just happiness all together. It could be about work or a union, or it could be a marriage. It could be anything. Okay. In who you are here, it's what's showing up is that you have the courage and the strength, okay, to overcome this. A lot of compassion is needed here. In what you're not seeing, okay, there could be a change of residence for some of you, is what I'm called out. There's a sense of being more adventurous, going out there. Okay, that's what's the energy of something, to move something, because right now here it's like there's nothing really moving. And in hopes and fears, you got the Five of Pentacles, which a lot of you may feel they're hoping that all of this is here, but there's a fear of like feeling abandoned. Excuse me, feeling abandoned, feeling alone. Okay, feeling abandoned or feeling alone in the situation. We have to clarify. And in the potential outcome, it's about dissolving old belief systems. What you have about relationship, what is it that you need to know here about relationships? It doesn't have to be just a marriage. It could be like Maybe some of you are guiding others, or you're being guided by someone here. It's about taking the higher road in a situation, okay? So we're going to have to clarify and see what's going on here. Okay, hold on a second. The cards. Okay. Let's look at the Three of Wands in the overall for Leo, September 15th to the 21st. Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Like almost like you've been doing like a life review here of everything that you've been for, like how long, and like just doing a lot of work and like looking at things in that way. And you've been stuck for a while. Maybe you've been overthinking about something here. I feel you're going to pass through this. There's something that you're cutting through, that you're going to break like a pattern of yours, like if you were overthinking a lot, okay? And if you were overthinking, there's a message that's going to come to you that's going to be very clear. Okay, there's a very clear message here. Give me one more card. I know, I'm just asking for one more card for you. Yeah, you're going to be with the Empress energy, Venus, okay, here, which talks about finances. It could talk about love, it could be anything. Huh? What it shows me is that there's abundance around you, okay? Yeah, there's abundance around you. There's new opportunities that are gonna be showing up, and you've been waiting for them, and you've been waiting, and it's coming. You've been waiting for these to come in, and it's coming in. There is a message very loud and clear here. Okay, so I like that. I feel like there's a pureness energy, like cutting through, like just a cut, cutting through the ribbon of like letting go of whatever it is that you're overthinking about here. Okay, so, or feeling stuck about, especially if it has to do with finances. And I have number 33. Okay, so now, and I have number 22 so far, and 1010, which is about new beginnings. Now let's look at the Two of Cups. You've got the Seven of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Star. Yeah, there's been, it's a lot. The Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, with the Seven of Wands, it just shows that whatever this is, okay, whatever this Two of Cups means for you, there's been a lot of like regrets about a situation here. A lot of transformative energy coming through, releasing like the hurt, the frustration, everything. Also feeling abandoned, feeling alone, feeling that nobody cares, nobody, like you're alone, and with the energies coming at you from every angle, you overcame them because you had the strength to do so. Like you're very strong, Leo. And well, from going through all that, okay, you've been manifesting here. And whatever it is that you've been manifesting, whether it's money or home or an estate or whatever it is, love, health, being more spiritual awakened. I don't know. You believe in miracles, Leo? Because if you do believe in a miracle, it's coming for you. Okay, the miracle is on its way. There's a message going to come in here, and it's going to help you. And this is like part of your like destiny, and it's also part of your calling or purpose, whatever you want to call it. And hope and faith is going to be restored because you manifested this. Okay, now let's look at the 10 of Pentacles and what's crossing you. It's something long-term here, okay? It could be a legacy, it could be inheritance, it could be money, whatever it is you've been working on, but there's an abundance of it, or something long-term, growing old together, who knows? Nine of Swords, Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. You've been worried. For some of you, this has to do with a job, maybe, or something that you've been working on, or something creative you're working on here, expanding this, okay, something long term, but you're worried, okay? You're worried. You're more There's more fear attached to it than faith in this situation. Though it shows me that, okay, that it's slow moving. It is. It's slow moving. Okay, look, the Ten of Pentacles is following you around. What's the advice here? Justice is coming in. For you, there's justice. For some of you, this is a court case. For some of you, not all of you, there could be a court case attached to the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, where there's there will be fairness. Okay, definitely, um, and justice will be served. And this also could mean that there's a reset that's going to take place here because of that miracle coming in. And it's about the truth. It's about fairness and balance. Okay. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. You got the Queen of Pentacles twice in your reading. Here you are, steady. The Tower, the Six of Wands, the Six of Swords. This is beautiful. Number 66. Could there be collaboration, teamwork, people coming together? There's success here for you. The Six of Pentacles talks about money coming in. Okay, extra money coming in for the hard work. Some of you are just going through a transition. Better times are coming ahead. There's a reward here. Okay, the Tower is coming in to bring you that. Okay, stability. Some of you might be relocating or moving. It could also be, or you're traveling. Whatever it is, it's a transition that you're going to. Better times are coming ahead. Okay, it's very positive. There could be, like I said, collaborations and teamwork taking place. Let's look at the Two of Wands. I feel like you chose where you need to go here. You're not at crossroads any longer. Let's look at the Two of Wands. We got the Ten of Cups again that showed up twice in the current energy and immediate future. The Three of Cups, the Four of Swords. Yeah, you've been taking it like you had your heartbreak, you had sorrow, and you had grief, and maybe there are decisions you were undecisive for a while. But it shows that you had rest. You have rested, and you have taken the time to heal. Okay, to gain clarity and bringing happiness back in your life, because there is celebration around you at this time. Okay, I feel that in terms of people loving you, it could be your family, it could be anybody that's loving your family, it could be anybody. Okay, but definitely there's there's happiness here. Okay, after a time of hermiting. Let's look at the High Priestess. Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Pentacles. You've been working hard on something here. For some of you, it could be tarot readers out there. Maybe you're on YouTube, and you're doing a lot of work, but you're seeing that things are taking time. Don't worry, it's gonna come in. Your time is coming. It's coming because you wished to become a star. Some of you, that it's not really the ego star, like I'm a star and this and that, but it's more like it's like wanting to be known around the world. Maybe there's a sense of famous, not in the egoistic way, but you know what I'm trying to say here, right? So it's like you put a lot of energy and you're making progress. You are, okay, slowly but surely you're making progress, and the Wheel of Fortune is around you at this time, right? So there's destiny. There's something it's faded, a turning point. It's karma, luck, being in the right place at the right time, and there's abundance coming in. So keep doing what you're doing and trust your intuition. Your intuition is right on target. Let's look at the Ten of Cups. In the Five of Pentacles wanted to show up again in the immediate future. Let's look at the Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here? The Four of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, you see that it wanted to come out. And the Knight of Wands. I don't know who this is. It could be someone here that's out of context and whatever this reading is about. Someone here is holding back, okay? Is holding on also. Holding back to what they have to say, but holding on to there's like a fixed energy of someone holding on to something here, like if it's has about money, or if it has to do with how come I don't have it, or just like an energy of like fixated energy where holding on to a grudge or something, or grudges here, okay? Holding themselves back, feeling that they don't have enough here, okay? There's an energy of that, wanting to be free, wanting to travel, wanting to do things, but because maybe in your finances you don't have that for some of you, but there's a completion. Okay, give me that. What's the advice here for the Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands with the Ten of Cups. Four. They want you to listen to your heart. What does your heart tell you? Some of you are undecisive about something. Maybe you're not listening to what your heart is telling you. Because you could have this Ten of Cups of this happiness if you want it. It's here. Stay focused. Stay focused on what exactly that you manifested here. What did you manifest, Leo? Okay, let's look at the Strength card. Queen of Wands, the Sun, Temperance, beautiful healing taking place. You completed a cycle here. You're going to the next level. Okay, you're going to, I think a lot of you are hard on yourselves. There will be a truce here. If there was some type of fighting or strife or jealousy or competition, whatever it was, if it was if there was strife, sorry, there is like with a white flag here, like a resolution that's going to take place. You're going to the next level. There's beautiful healing taking place. Okay, whatever it is that you're passionate about, your confidence here, the sun is shining on this, which is the most positive card attached to you, because the sun and the Strength card, I see that as the Leo card. Okay, and everybody needs the sun. Like without the sun, we would be always in the dark, right? Beautiful healing is taking place. Beautiful, beautiful healing. Give yourself time to heal, to bring things in balance, and be patient. Could there be a reconciliation? Maybe with a child, with a friend, or with someone. There could be, because I see a resolve here as well. Okay? Let's look at the Knight of Wands. And what you're not seeing and that you should be aware of, which I got it twice. Two of Cups, Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of pain. This could be someone from your past, for sure. But what I see it is that there's... I can't bring it enough, okay, that there's some type of reconciliation here. Okay, and yeah, there was pain and there was hurt here, and there was sorrow and grief in a situation here. But you had, in the current energy, this is what you're doing. You're taking time to heal, to gain clarity, because you're wanting this happiness, okay? And something is coming in divine timing here for you, and you're making progress, and you're working really hard. You're putting energy into something here, and you have to listen to your heart, and you are going to be healing. Give yourself time, be patient. There could be someone that, if there was maybe a breakup, or maybe not, it doesn't have to be in a union, it could be in also like a friendship or anybody, okay? The thing is that something is coming into balance here for you, okay? And there is forgiveness here. See the forgiveness. There's a truce, okay? And abundance coming in. And you're going to the next level of what? Of abundance, of happiness, of love, of health. Yeah, that's what you're doing. Yeah, it's beautiful. Let's look at this Five of Pentacles in the hopes and fears. Some of you are scared to get rejected again. Four of Cups, the Hierophant, Six of Cups. Yeah, there's someone of the past here. I do see that you've healed and moved on. I feel that you've healed. There's been exchanges for you, but for some of you, you don't want to see it. There's a denial, or you're rejecting. That there could be a rejection, right? There could be, but there could also be a new beginning. Some of you see that cup half empty, while others of you see the cup half full. And I see this in your reading. It's about taking the higher road here, okay? Whatever this is. There's collaboration and teamwork. People coming in to help. Let's look at the Hierophant and you got the Hierophant twice, number 55 here. You got a lot of fives. You got 4 5s on the ground. Okay, so let's look at the Hierophant in the possible outcome. The Devil, the Ace of Swords, the Moon. Yeah. Yeah. The Emperor. Got the Empress and the Emperor energy here. It's been difficult. You're very exhausted. You're cutting through. What? Karma. What do you mean by karma, Patrizia? Okay, let's go back to November 20th of I was about to say 19, not even 19, I'm sorry. November 20th of 2024, when Pluto shifted from Pluto in Capricorn to Pluto in Aquarius. Right now, Pluto in Aquarius is in retrograde at this time. It's supposed to be stationing forward pretty soon. But back then, you were going through a lot of karmic things with your friendships, relationships. It was a lot of karmic things, and you had to deal with patterns and people's shadow side and their egos or addictions or patterns and toxicity and stuff like that, right? Well, let me tell you something. You're cutting right through it, okay? There is a breakthrough here. There is a breakthrough or cutting through something completely. The thing is that you're being tested along the way, but your intuition is right on target, Leo. Because some of you are tarot readers out there that are watching me, and I'm telling you, you know already that you know, it's all in divine timing. It's coming. You feel it, right? Because you know. Anyways, listen. You're being tested, and something is not what it seems. So, and you can't see the outcome of the situation, and you really want to know the outcome of the situation, which I understand. But the moon is asking you to walk it, take baby steps in the unknown. Okay, you're not going to see what's in front of you. You have to trust your other senses, right? Clairvoyant, clairscience, clair everything. You know, there's many clairs. Okay, and pay attention to your dreams. Okay, you are being tested at this time. And is there something that you're tempted to do here? Maybe, but I feel like you're going to be cutting through it. And what they're asking you to do with the Emperor energy, maybe with the Empress, you start off, okay, bring it to me. I manifested everything, bring it to me. But with the Emperor energy, you have a lot of knowledge. You know things. You have a lot of wisdom here. And it's about taking action. This is what it's about. Okay, now let's see what the universe, what is the advice here of the universe? Well, the advice is there's not much advice. What they're saying is you will have a breakthrough, clarity, cutting through things or a situation or karma completely. Yeah, you're going to see things crystal clear, Leo. Now we're going to look at the other cards here. I got number 5. Again, number 5 keeps falling. You do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyways, you have 4 5s on the ground. Okay, you have another one. So there's emotional loss here where I feel that you have healed. Some of you are releasing this. Okay, have been releasing this, especially this year. Okay, you also got number 27, which is a 9, and numerology is a 9 for this year. And some of you are walking away from a situation, walking away. Okay, there could be someone walking away from a situation here. And you got the waxing moon, and it says the energy is gaining momentum. The energy is gaining momentum, Leo. And you got number 333. This is your numerology. This is about resources. It's about material or spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, confidence, material gain, epic romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. 333. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope that this helped you, Leo. And don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you